What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and I've destroyed iPhones in so many ways, drowning, shredding, ripping them apart, using them as brake pads. But what about pure unrelenting electricity? So today, I'm here in Canada with a hacksmith, and I want to see, can we literally melt an iPhone using insane amounts of amperage?
Oh snap, there we go.
So this is an industrial transformer I pulled out of the garbage a few years ago. It's a step-up transformer, so it's normally designed to take electricity from the wall and increase the voltage, but I've modified it to turn into a step-down transformer. So now it actually only outputs a single volt, which isn't very much. It means it's actually safe to touch because your skin is quite resistant to low voltage. But at 1 volt, it means it puts out nearly 1,000 amps. Now 1,000 amps will literally melt anything conductive you put in between it. So we're really curious to see what happens if we put an iPhone 6 in between these contacts.
Now, electricity can be extremely dangerous, so that's why I had the hacksmith help me out with this setup in his awesome shop. So we started out with a few bits of metal. It's really entertaining just to watch it melt, and this is iron and steel. So aluminium is going to have a different reaction. It won't be quite as visual, but there certainly will be a melting aspect to it. And this is aircraft grade braided cable. Just watch how easily it melts into a puddle. I want to see what happens when we put an iPhone in between these jaws of electricity.
Now, if it's not exciting enough for us, we've got a backup idea. So these are 6 heavy-duty, deep-cycle, lead-acid, marine-grade car batteries. Hypothetically, these guys are capable of putting out 1,000 amps each, but we've put 6 in parallel, which means hypothetically we're looking at 6,000 amps at 12 volts, depending on the resistance of the iPhone.
All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't see it on YouTube, but it'll be a personal thing. Yeah, I see some people that are like,
Oh, there goes the battery.
that's the battery.
I mean,
Whoa.
gosh. So the power was not the problem. The problem was that there was so much amperage going through the contact points that it would literally eat through it right away, and there wouldn't be enough to keep going. So let's up the ante with our battery powered setup, and we've got a braided piece of cable in here. Look how fast it melts. Okay, so let's see what we can get with 6 times the power. We've got a ventilated setup, iPhone already in place. Let's start this. So you'll begin to notice that it is a bit slow, but in the bottom right, things start to heat up. The plastic bands are actually melting. Oh my gosh. Oh, there goes the lithium battery. Okay, let's put it out. Shoot. Now, if you were hoping to turn your iPhone into an incendiary bomb, this is the way to do it, and probably the most explosive reaction I've ever seen from an iPhone. Oh, the Apple logo's glowing. Wow, so this thing really did melt.
Holy crap.
Here is the Apple logo melted to the clamp. As you guys can see, the clamps actually did melt through the shell as we hoped. Melted right into the battery through the display. Man. So that did get punctured. That's why we saw that huge explosion. Wow, so running that amount amperage through an iPhone definitely won't end up very well. And last test, just for fun, we ran about 20,000 volts through these iPhones in order to create the Jacob ladder effect, and gotta say it works pretty well. So these won't do much to the iPhone damage wise. They'll incapacitate it, just like if you were to do it to a human. The phones actually worked after, which was the most surprising bit, but it's such a cool effect. Really fun to watch. We watched it for longer than we should have. And guys, I just wanted to say, give the hacksmith a visit. If you're at all interested in any sort of cool contraptions, this guy has so much creative content and has a lot in store for you guys. Definitely give him a visit. He's an awesome YouTuber. But guys, if there's any takeaway from this video, it's that you should definitely not hook up your iPhone to a ton of amps of electricity. But if you wanted a fiery explosion, that's exactly what you should do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great day and stay tuned for much more. Peace.